Hi everyone, greetings to another video from Stay Safe with Will and Jav. Today I'm going to talk about dealing with an incident, and it's a huge topic. There's so many different areas that we need to go into, and we're going to discuss this over a number of videos that are coming up in the near future. This is kind of the first one. So we're going to talk about emergencies and incidents, what they are, why you report them, and how you report them. And it's really important to talk about this with your team and your associates and discuss what they should do and what's available in terms of support when an incident actually happens. But I think firstly we just need to talk about what an incident or an emergency is. What is a critical incident? And actually, and importantly, what is a near miss? It's an unplanned, undesired event that adversely affects a person, a group of people, or completion of a task. And incidents can range in severity from near misses to fatal accidents. So if you think about what could be an incident or what could be a critical incident, those are the ones that we want to really focus on. It could be a death of a staff member or someone that they know or that they're with. It could be physical attack or assault. Critical injury and they don't have access to immediate health care. Serious imminent threat to your personal safety. It could be a real or a perceived danger that needs urgent support. I think there's also kidnap, abduction or other detentions, and obviously natural disasters or an event that requires a relocation. A near miss is an incident which no property was damaged or no personal injury was sustained, but where given a slight shift in time or position, damage or injury could easily have occurred. So why should we report incidents and near misses? It's really important to report incidents and near misses as soon as you can for the following reasons. Firstly, so that you can get support. Secondly, so those who support you are aware of the situation, and those who care about you as well are aware of the situation. And also so that as much evidence and information can be gathered as close to the time that it happened. That's when it's going to be fresh, that's when you're going to remember, or the person affected is going to be aware of what happened the most. They may be suffering from shock, but it's a good time to gather that information. It also can be used for follow-up, so you can look at future incident mitigation, improving your own procedures, and also to support the person or the people that were affected. The third thing is, well, how to report and when to report it. If you or a member of staff or a group of staff have experienced an incident or a near miss, there are some very specific points that you need to communicate, or they need to communicate, as an initial incident report. So let's go through those. You've got who you are, where you are, what's happened, and including any injuries or loss of any items, what you need, and importantly as well, what have you actually done during the incident, what you intend to do next. So the person that's taking that information as well may ask other questions, and they'll need to be prepared to log all of that down, and may want to just follow up with some additional questions, and there may be some more things that the person reporting the incident may want to add in as well. So we've talked about what an incident is, what a near miss is, how to report it, what to say, but you do need to think about a number of other things for your organisation as well. So how about a dedicated contact person or people, a group of people that can be contacted, when they can be contacted. What are the means of communications in emergencies? So how do people actually report it? Do they use a phone? There's all sorts of communication devices that we'll talk about in future videos, and that's kind of a fun topic which I'm really looking forward to doing. A dedicated contact number. How long is your service going to operate? Is it going to be 24/7? Is that sustainable? Or is it just during working times or when there's a project on? And then a few final points to think about for your organisation. What constitutes an emergency in your eyes? Because we talked about some pretty high level things there, but if it's going to affect the delivery of your services, then it could be a lot smaller, but still significant. So do have a think about what what you define as an emergency and an incident, how you would record it, and share that with your team. And finally, I guess what you need to talk about, you're having somebody taking a call, so they're taking down all of this information, but what do they do with that when they've received the incident? They need to have the confidence to take action and escalate it if necessary to the right sort of people. So I hope that this has been helpful. If you've got any questions, then please reach out to myself and Jav. We really find this topic important and interesting, and we'd be interested to hear your experiences as well. And for now, stay safe and take care.